Hi, this is Sandy. Welcome back to the Everyday Helpers series for your third practice called Midday Reset. This is a great little routine that you can sneak into your lunch hour. It only takes about 10 minutes. It will give you that dose of motivation and circulation that you need for whatever lies ahead in your afternoon. So, whether you are in your living room, a hotel room, or even your office, go ahead and take off your shoes and come into your practice space. As you are standing, begin foot flicks. So, alternating left to right, lift the heel, place it back down, and then the other heel, place it back down. Make these quick, sharp movements, thinking about pressing the front of the ankle forward as you flick one foot and then the other. So with each heel lift, you come to the tip of the toes, flicking back and forth rapidly, sharply. Waking up the feet is a good way to wake up the whole body and the brain. So after several of these foot flicks, you can release that. And now slide the feet forward, left to right. Left foot slides straight forward along the floor. Draw it back in, then the right side, out and in, going back and forth, moving steadily at a fairly good clip. Slide the foot out just to the point that the heel lifts away, coming into a pointed foot with each foot slide. Keep going with these foot slides as you add a backward crawl. So the foot slides are continuing as the arms begin to circle backward, just like the backstroke. So each arm is in continuous motion, one slightly ahead of the other, back crawl with forward foot slides. Your brain will catch up with this, so the coordination will happen on its own. After several of these, bring everything to a close, and now begin backward foot slides. So you might find that your knee bends a little bit as you slide one foot back and then the other. It's almost like you're wiping something off the sole of your shoe, except that your shoes are off. Okay, keep going with these backward foot slides, and now forward crawl. So front stroke as you slide the feet backwards. Again, the body will catch up with your brain here, or vice versa. Backward foot slides with forward crawl. Okay, and then that can close. And now step your feet about shoulder width, maybe even slightly wider, and begin to circle the hips, big, wide hip circles to the right. So you will feel this in more than your hips, down through the legs, maybe even around the perimeter of your feet, circling to the right 8 to 12 times. And then pause so that you can reverse the circles, now moving counterclockwise, circling to the left, big wide hip circles, 8 to 12 times. And then come back to pause. And now circle the upper body, so the whole torso circles around the waist, front side, back side. Keep it small at first so that you don't overdo it in your low back. Feel free to keep these torso circles fairly small, or if you feel nice and warm, expand the circle, circling to the right 8 to 12 times, and then to the left, torso circles counterclockwise 8 to 12 times. And then all of that comes to a close. Bring your feet back to hip width apart. and roll down. Head comes down, upper spine curves, rolling all the way down, bending the knees. Easy forward hang. Just a breath or two here so that you can then transition down onto all fours. If your wrists are problematic for you, go ahead and make fists of your hands and use that as your support as you step one leg back and then the other, coming into high plank. Body in one long line here. Hips don't hike up or sag down. Head is in line with the spine as you begin alternating knee dips. So just bend one knee toward the floor, bring it back up, and then the other knee down toward the floor and back up. Back and forth, left to right. Alternating knee dips in your high plank. This will begin to rev up those abdominal muscles, which corresponds with roughly your third chakra, the seat of your willpower, confidence, and motivation. And after about 20 alternating knee dips in high plank, bring both knees to the floor so that you can lower down onto your forearms and then extend one leg back and then the other so that you are now in forearm plank. Here, step the right foot out to the right a few inches, left foot out to the left a few inches, right comes back in, left comes back in. Right goes out, left goes out. Right comes in, left comes in. Right, left, out, out, in, in. Just a couple of more. And pause and reverse your starting foot. So out with the left, out with the right, in with the left, in with the right. Out, in, left, right, left, right. Just a few more rounds. By now, I'm sure your abdominal wall is making noise. Okay, bring it to a close. Knees down so that you can shift back for a couple of breaths in baby pose. Buttocks resting on the heels, forehead on the floor, arms resting at ease by the legs. Palms are up. Just another breath or two. Deep, full breaths. And then roll up to sit and come all the way up onto your knees. So essentially, you're standing on your knees. If you need a little bit of extra support for your knees, curl your toes under. Okay, so as you are here, place both palms on your low back or just at the top of your buttocks. Keep the hips in a direct line over your knees as you gently arch back through the spine. And then slowly come back up to standing neutral on your knees. Take a breath in and out. And let's do a few of these in a row. So inhale as you arch back. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, back up. Keep going. Keep the hips over the knees, moving only through the spine. Gentle extension. Inhaling back, exhaling up. 2 more. Deep breath to arch back. Exhale to come up. Last time. Great. And then fall forward onto all fours. Lift the hips and the knees to press back into a very easy downward dog. Feel free to walk the feet. Again, alternating heel lifts. Shake the head. Keep things easy. You might even want to wag your tail from side to side. and then settle. And now walk your feet forward towards your hands. Keep the knees bent. Again, gentle forward hang. Before you slowly roll up, uncurling through the spine. Head is last, coming into neutral stance. Deep breath in through the nose as the arms come all the way up overhead. Full breath out through the mouth as the arms float down. 2 more, breathing in to bring the arms up. Out through the mouth to bring the arms down. Last time, inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms float down. Okay, hopefully you are renewed and ready to roll. Thank you for practicing with me. Until next time, bye.